Good morning, good morning, good morning. What is going on, fam? How's everybody out there in the world doing? You all, how's your morning going? You guys starting off good? You all starting off great? I hope so. I hope so. It is Thursday. People, we got one day left to go. We're almost there. I know you guys can make it. How was you all's Wednesday? Everybody had a good Wednesday? Yes? No? I hope so. You know how hump day is, feeling a little tired, but we know that we're almost at the end of the road. So, with that being said, welcome to the Real O Show, where we keep it live, we keep it fresh, we keep it real. We bring topics to the world that nobody really wants to speak about because everybody's a little afraid. Everybody wants to sweep it under the rug. We don't do that here. We don't do it. We bring it. We talk about it. We are family. That's what family does. So with that being said, let's get into today's show, shall we? All right. Today's show is to cover or not to cover. What could I possibly mean by that? And for the longest time, I've been hearing a lot of things from men and women alike regarding the issues of breastfeeding. Now, breastfeeding has been going on since the dawn of time, people. It is a natural occurrence of life. It is how a baby is fed. So my question to you is, what is the problem? What is the issue? Why are so many people up in arms about women breastfeeding in public and not covering up? It is feeding a child one of the most beautiful natural occurrences that could possibly happen on this earth. So, before we get further into this, let me just throw out a general question. How do you all feel about women breastfeeding in public and not covering up? Do you feel a little slighted if you're at a restaurant and you see a mother, nursing her child, and she doesn't have a cloth or anything covering the baby eating? Do you all feel a little, I can't believe she's doing that. Excuse me, ma'am, can you cover that up? Or does it not bother you at all? See, me, it doesn't faze me. Because again, it is a natural, beautiful act of life. It is what we all went through. So I don't understand it. The baby needs to eat. The mama has the nutrients inside of her to feed the baby. So why are we tripping? So to you all, do you find that is it disrespectful to the ones that aren't about it? To the ones that don't agree with it? Is that what it is? Is it disrespectful to have a mom breastfeeding her child without covering, I mean? Is that what it is? Or is it that is supposed to be a private moment between mother and child? Now, I'm not a woman, so ladies, I know this is not too many fellas can really talk about this topic. So I'm gonna need you ladies to really step up on this one. How do you all feel about this? Do you all think that it is supposed to be a very intimate moment, a very private moment between mom and child, her feeding, her nursing? Or is it just one of the natural things where the baby needs to eat, so we just feed the child? What do you all think? What is your stance on this? Now, again, I know a lot of places, a lot of restaurants, a lot of public forums, they even have to put up notices saying that if you're going to nurse, you have to cover, or you have to go into the bathroom, or you have to go into your car. This was a huge, huge thing a couple years ago, and apparently it seems to be coming right back around. So my question, why again is this a problem? If nursing is a natural form of life, why are we hating on it so much? Why are we so up in arms about a woman taking care of her child? Again, I can't really speak. I can just speak on it from a male's viewpoint, a male's perspective. The ones who are really going to be up in arms are the women. Now, a lot of you that watch my show are mothers. So, coming from a mother's perspective, do you feel that you should have to, or did you cover up, one, when you were nursing in public? Two, do you feel that it is a necessity that you must cover up when you are in public? Why do you feel it is or it isn't? You as mothers, you all should be, this is that moment. I mean, from what I've seen, it seems one of those things where you take pride in the fact that your child is nursing from you, where the child is completely dependent upon you for life, for nourishment. So I don't understand why anybody could ever really feel uneasy about seeing something so beautiful. But again, that is a male's perspective. It's just intriguing how we can take something so wonderful and we turn it into a negative. We turn it into something disgusting. We turn it into something sexual. There's nothing sexual about this. I know people say, "Oh, well, you're showing breasts and nipples and nobody should see that." How else is the child supposed to get fed if they're breastfeeding? Yes, I understand you can pump. I understand you can, but again, come on, people. We are grown folks here. This is just a natural occurrence of life. So I guess from my perspective, I don't understand. But I am an outsider. I am looking in. I guess another question would be, should it be mandated? Should it be across the board, everywhere, that all women should have to cover up when they're breastfeeding, when they're nursing? Let's use that term, nursing. Should it absolutely be mandatory that mothers nursing have to cover for the sake of other people? So other people don't feel, I guess, ashamed or feel uneasy. What do you all think? I mean, I understand the federal government can't regulate something along those lines, but this is a societal, topic, dilemma, issue. So should it be, each state mandate that in a public forum that nursing moms should have to cover for the sake of other people? Now, I'm not going to give my viewpoint on that, but I leave it to you all, especially you moms. You're the ones who have to deal with this. You're the ones who have to deal with the scrutiny. Men don't have to. We bottle feed and we go about our business. We hold the baby and people, oh, look at him taking care of the baby. You mothers are the ones who have to deal with the scrutiny of having to nurse in public and the uncomfortability of having to hold the baby and then nurse and then how to cover and then the baby gets hot and then they're just you all have to deal with that. So if you were the ones creating the laws, if you moms were the ones creating the laws and you had the final say-so of what is supposed to happen regarding nursing in public, what would you make that law? That it should be mandated, that it shouldn't, that everybody should just get over themselves and move on and just be like, look, get over yourselves. It is what it is. Let me just feed my baby and we can go in peace. You all tell me. What should the laws be? What should society do about this situation? If you all had your voice, you had the right to vote, it was all on you moms to be able to have the last say so. What would you say? Because again, a man can't truly have an opinion on this because we're not mothers. We're not. We don't have to worry about breastfeeding. So to say my viewpoint, my stance on this doesn't really matter much. I mean, I have a viewpoint, I have a stance, but it doesn't matter as much as you moms. So I leave it to you all to kind of lead the way as far as this topic particularly goes. I know there's been a lot of women standing up for this and going against the grain, as I believe they should. Because in regards to something along these lines, you women should be able to feed your children without feeling ugly about it. You really shouldn't. No woman should ever feel ugly about taking care of her child properly. Let's throw that out there. Properly taking care of their child. And that's another topic for another day. But if a woman is trying to feed her child, if a woman is trying to take care of her child, so who are we to tell her that she is doing something that is not beautiful? Who are we to tell her that what she's doing, she needs to be ashamed of it? I don't think that any person should ever be ashamed of taking care of their child in the best way that they possibly can. Not everybody has the ability to nurse. Not everybody has that ability to feel that connection with their child. So any woman that is blessed enough to be able to have that feeling, to have that connection, we should just be honored for the fact that they want to do it. We should be honored for the fact that they are being caring enough to want to take care of that child in the first place. Not every child has that privilege. Not every child has that honor. Some children are left out in the cold, put in trash bags, thrown away, as though they're nothing. So for all the women that step up and take the stance of back off, leave me alone, let me take care of my child, I applaud you. For the others that feel that it is a private moment, it is a private act, there's nothing wrong with that either. But don't degrade and don't put down and don't make somebody else feel that what they're doing is wrong or ugly or demeaning or anything along those lines. It's not right, and it's definitely not cool. Everybody has the right to express themselves. Everybody has the right to do what they feel is in their best interest for the best of their child. And nursing absolutely is one of the best things you possibly can do for a child. So to cover or not to cover, again, that is that topic, and that thought is definitely left to you ladies, to you moms, to you women that plan on being moms. Because it affects you. So you all let us know. Let the show know. Let the family know. What are your thoughts on it? If you had the final vote, what should it be? So that is our show today. I hope I brought up a topic that you all find intrinsic and you all just want to grasp on and have a lot of to say about it. So as always, let us know what you think. You all are part of the family. We always want to hear what you got to say. All right? If you have a topic, you have something that you would like to bring to the table, please email us at therealoshow@gmail.com. You guys can hit us up on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, the works. All right? Find us, hit us up, let us know what you think of the show. Give us your thoughts. We always accept it. We always love to hear from you guys. All right? Thank you so much for the love, for being here. Have a phenomenal Thursday. You all take care of yourselves. Be safe out there. Drive carefully. And as always, before your kids walk out that door, tell them you love them. Tell them they're in your hearts. All All right. Have a great Thursday. You guys take care.